Well, that kind of took the wind out of me, out of my sails. Whew. Hello, everybody. My name is unimportant. What is important is that we have a conversation about why this fork is... No, about art. And making sure this pick goes in a safe spot. Like in a pocket. Alright, who wants to start? Okay, I'll start right there. You know, life is short, so you might as well make art. You know, I've got to make those T-shirts now. Life is short. It would turn some heads. Are there any artists out there? What are you working on? Well, thank you, Haley. And hello, Oliver. That's my 12 string. I call it Freddy. Because 6 strings reminds me of the glove, the head of it. So it just reminds me of Freddy Krueger. I don't know why. It just does. It laughs at me in my sleep. But it's fun. Ooh, cross stitch. Hey, Andy. Andy. Folks, we have come to a logical conclusion to our stunning introduction. And now we begin part 3. And I appreciate the patience. And the doctors. The doctors are hot. I love anybody in a uniform, to be honest. Andy, what the hell are you doing cross-stitching? You little angel, you. Hey, you're drawing a what? An axolotl? Is that a god from Mexico, America? What is it called? Mesopotamia? No, Maza. I am sounding really bad right now. I do apologize in advance. Lo siento to my Mexico artist. Whatever you want to be called. I don't know. I'm not here to learn. I'm here to destroy. Wait, no. I'm here to draw, not destroy. What? No, I don't want to destroy anything. I do. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Well, can you go away? I just want to draw. I don't want to destroy. Fair enough. Okay, thank you. Have a good night. You just ran away like a little piggy in a blanket. That was kind of adorable. What? Nothing. Go away. Thank you. Creepy mother. Anywho, I guess in a way, Andy, I'm kind of cross-stitching as well. I was going to say too, but I wanted to sound smarter. So I said as well. Like a good little monkey. I am to please. What can I say? I wrote a song about it. It kind of goes like this. Whoa, I aim to please. Oh, I've got to sneeze away the day between my legs. You say, don't come around here no more. Down on my knees. And that's all I got so far. But it's kind of X-rated right now. I need to maybe turn it into more G-rated. That way YouTube will allow me to sing the whole thing. And write the whole thing, you know. They only let me out of my box about three times a month. It's not a pretty story. It's quite an ugly little tale, but I think we've all been there. I think you can relate. Lo siento. So now we're back to talking about art. And I went out to Los Osos today, and I spoke with two of my artist friends, and we had snacks, and we got all caught up on each other's works. They are two wonderful people, and I love them, and they are very nice. And I got to see the Morro Rock from their living room, and they overlook like an estuary as well, and it's really pretty. And I gave them some of my art because they got me connected with the people who are going to give me a big show in May. So they're kind of like dear friends of mine. So got caught up with them finally. I've been so busy with work and everything, I've been neglecting stuff, but I'm trying to get back on track. Finally, feel like I am. Which feels good. Chipping away. Still trying to retain some of my own, I don't know, my spirit. Some kind of keep my the little child voice inside my head alive. Keep my imagination active. That's why I like coming out here and working on this, because it gives my brain something to do and it helps me unwind. It gets all of that crap out of my head and onto here. And then my crap gets into your head that way too, I guess. Some people respond to it really negatively, my art, which I get. It's because that's what I set out for. I want to make people miserable. I freaking hate people. I just don't like. I don't even like the word people. There's a P in it, there's an E and an O. Those are the three of my worst letters. I cannot pronounce any single one of them. Oh my God, cat. Thank you. Saved by the bell. The bell of garage, bell of Sleepy Hollow Road, right? She's looking at me. She's looking at me. Oh my God. Anyways, were we talking about Frankenstein? Oh my gosh. Have you all seen the new Nosferatu Frankenstein movie? It's so wicked. It's so wicked. It's so gnarly and wicked. Like Frankenstein goes around sucking people's blood and stuff and kills people and whatnot and stuff. So gross. I love it. Hate it. It's one of those things you anticipate loving, but you end up hating in the end. Kind of like, I don't know, I guess God or something like that, you know? Depends on what God you follow, I guess. Mine is like one of those like Cthulhu sort of like, you know, things, so it's a little bit awkward with me. But that's why I go to the ocean as well, to talk to all the gods at once. Their memory is long, and so is mine. We have rap battles. They win, but I learn a thing or two. I'm about 3 lives away from being perfect. Absolutely 100% pure. Thank God I'm an American. Pure-blooded. Absolutely 1000% pure blood. True blue. True red, white, and blue right here. Pumps in my veins. I make sure of it. I puncture myself every day to make sure that it's red, white, and blue coming out like, kind of like the toothpaste, you know? Comes out like, doesn't smell like minty. It smells like iron, and like calcium, and whatever, you know what I mean? I just hope that none of you have to go through the same stuff that I do. And if you do, holy moly. I feel so much more connected to you. My P.O. box is in the description as usual if you wanted to send me some of your gold. If you have necklaces or anything like that, or shoes. I'll take some underwear. You know, or just, I mean, my size is, I'm a large, extra large. So just go and buy some underwear for me. Send it to me. I'd like that a lot. We could be friends. I'll never let you down. I'll never let you down. Sorry, sometimes I get very serious and I just spill my guts. That's what it's all about, I think, I hope. Anyways, how was your day, Andy? You're probably already gone. Hello, in the devil. What game? Wait, I'm working on. Oh, I see. Okay. Turn on to pins and magnets. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Magnets are great. I'm getting a signal from my producer Terry. He's in the sound room. Ugh. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Oh, I almost thought I heard the microphones coming on. I haven't been able to hear him in years. He's in a different part of the building, but we share a window, and he's able to send me messages and stuff. It's kind of weird, but like he's giving me these like, what is he saying? I can't even tell what he's saying. What? Can I?
Yeah, Story.
Oh.
There's a hole in your outer wall, and space is being let in.
What?
To your moon base 14. I would evacuate as soon as you can. Over.
What? Oh man. What happened? Like, did something crash into it, or am I in danger? What should we do? I don't.
Hey, Story.
Yeah.
This is Terry again.
Hey, Terry.
We're not reading you loud and clear. Your hull has been breached.
What?
And aliens are now entering Moonbase 14.
No.
How do you even get out of there? Over.
Oh, how am I supposed to get out of here? Dude, I've been stuck here for 37 years. I can't just up and get out of here. I don't even have a spacesuit. Oh man, this sucks. Whew. Oh, I can hear them. Yeah, they're coming in. Oh, they're doing it. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I almost just biffed it. Oh no. I gotta think of something fast, everybody. Hold on a second. Okay. I got it. I'll just act like it didn't happen, just like everything else in life. Just gonna act like nothing happened. just gonna draw. I think everything's. I don't hear anything. Okay. Yeah. No. I think I'm okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I have been stuck up here for a very long time, and sometimes I feel like I'm just making things up, like it's not even really happening. But more and more, I think I'm starting to show proof that it's been real all along, and the only thing that has not been real is the absolutely unreal situation that I find myself in. It doesn't make any dollars or cents or anything like that to me. It doesn't make me any money, and I just want money. That's all. I mean, and water and chocolate milk. Like, if you guys sent me chocolate milk, my P.O. box, swear to God, it goes to Antarctica, but I get that shit through the pipeline within seconds. So just please send me some chocolate milk, at least. I don't know. I have to beg. I have to beg for that shit. I like chocolate. I like milk. It's convenient when they're in the same container. Anyways. Save space, get it? LOL, space. Because I'm up on the moon. Ugh, bad joke, I'm sorry. I've been stuck up here a long time. Yeah, you're certainly stuck up. What's that? You son of a... I didn't even know you were here. I'm not. What? I'm not. Oh, shut up. Sometimes these people come out of nowhere and just save your life, and they have no idea. Aw, that's true. They make you feel less alone on the moon. It makes you feel like you still get off and have a life somewhere. Luckily for me, I'm still able to log onto my YouTube and broadcast all the way from the moon. And that's why the delay is such, about 15 or 20 years in between messages that I'm able to send you guys. And I do apologize in advance, lo siento, to my Mexican Spanish-speaking friends. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't know how to pronounce that in any language. So I do apologize. Just don't hold it against me, because it will cost you. I have to charge you if you touch me. I'm like a paramedic, you know. If you touch me, I have to charge you, like a like a raging bull. Don't test me. Don't quiz me. And please, never come to the moon. Don't ever come here. Or at least the Moonbase 14. I think the other ones are doing pretty good. Except for 8. 8 is screwed. Anyways. Hey, team. Team Quack Attack. Team Quack Attack. Back to raise the roof. Hey, back to save the day. I've been working on that one. I got your notes, and I was trying to add them in there. Gonna kill the aliens that broke into Moonbase 14 right now. I'm gonna play the bongos, you're gonna play the fucking guitar, you're gonna be screaming those lyrics. It's gonna be amazing, Quack. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a quack of a good time. You little quacker. I'm a cracker and you're a quacker. That's for darn sure. And I will never leave your side. Ever. This is a little awkward. I wasn't expecting to be. I just wasn't. None of this, anything. So this whole thing is awkward. The last 45 years, it's been just one big awkward thing. If you look at things as if they're days, I can't trust you anymore. If you think there's such a thing as time or years or sentences for that matter, I don't believe in you. You're probably just a figment of my imagination station. And I don't have time for that. You know, I have enough going on inside my brain that, you know, I want to love you, but holy golly gosh darn dang, buddy. oh yeah. Yeah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, don't do that. Don't do what? Don't. Fair enough. Y'all got off lucky. He was gonna start doing that, but I stopped him. That's right, I have an inner used car salesman living inside my head rent-free. Figures. The voice of shame. If shame incarnate. That should be the last name. Hello, my name's Shame. Shame incarnate. How are you? Mick incarnate. It's Scottish. You going to hell? I've got the handbasket. It costs you $25.99. You gotta get insurance, though. It costs you even double. Even double. And even oddly double. It costs you a double. An arm and a leg. As long as we get there safely. Right. Yeah. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Well, hello, Malin. You're back. You're back and better than ever. You just had to say something. And now I know. And now I know you're there. Now I know right where you are. Exactly. Precisely. Simultaneously. Right where you are. Sort of. At least in the chat. Yes, right. Yes, that's what I meant. I wasn't trying to sound creepy. Well, you did. You came off sounding very creepy. Who are you? I don't have a name. I think it's Seamus or something. Oh, okay. Right. Nice to meet you. Good. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Where are you? Why are we talking so quietly? I'm British. That's how I talk. Oh, I didn't know you were multilingual. Oh, well, right. Yes. See, I am. Traditionally multilingual. I speak quite Englishy. Oh, that sounds remarkable. Do you have a handbasket, buddy? Do you have it? Oh, yes, I've got one. I never leave the house without a handbasket. Oh, right. Yeah, I can see that. Right. I'll be going now. You do that. Bye-bye. My cat is just going crazy out here. I'm gonna put some eyeballs on this face. Do you see that little head that just popped out of there? Give me this fucking thing. You've got to place the eyes right in the center, like. That way, whenever you look at the drawing, the eyes stare right back at you. Don't you ever look away from them eyes. You look right into them eyes, and you do not despair. You do not despair looking into the eyes of art. Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Be careful. Hey, you be careful up there. You're gonna get squished like the Cyclops from Krull. He got squished so bad, it gave me nightmares for decades. I saw that movie when I was like 4, Krull, where when there's Cyclops, he gets squished between the walls after he saves everybody's lives. That scarred me. And that scarred me. That bloody scarred me for decades. Several decades. For several decades afterwards. Ugh. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up like a little wooden egg. Like a little lollipop hamster. Would you draw a hamster? What's that? Can you please draw a hamster into the drawing that you're doing? Why would I draw a hamster? Can you please just draw the hamster? No, I don't want to draw a hamster. Damn you. What? Damn you. Okay, I just don't want to draw a hamster. You're so negative. No, I just don't want to draw a hamster. I don't know how to draw a hamster. I don't want to learn how to draw a hamster. Not until I decide that I want to draw a hamster am I going to draw a hamster. I hate you. A lot of people do. And I have to live with myself 24 hours a day. You're so damn interesting. I'm only as interesting as you're allowing your mind to... Oh, shut up. Fair enough. Yeah, no, you're right. I'll be quiet. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any lookalikes? I should like to know your doppelgangers. I can't even say the damn word without having some sort of fit. Do you see how I exaggerate everything? Even the way I draw. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. Well, feeling sick. What are you feeling sick for? Don't ever feel sick. Damn you, you're not sick. You're just less alive. Don't ever use the word sick. It's a sickly word. I love it. It's bloody awful, but don't you use it yet. You're still in high school. You don't use the word sick until after high school. Everybody knows that. You only have weeks to go. Several weeks. But still weeks. Just like I have several weeks to go before I graduate preschool. That's right. I'm going back to the beginning. I'm going back to the drawing table, so to speak. And I'm taking my life back over and starting over, but this time it's by my rules. Billy Madison style. Total rip-off. Absolutely. Stellar copycat. Anywho. Oh, what are you saying, darling? Oh gosh. Well, that is a very, very well written answer. You have fully and wholly explained yourself, darling. And I wish that you would get well soon. You'd get well soon. I did a comic strip. A comic where there's a spoon in a bed in a hospital, and he's hooked up to the IV. And he's just laying there with his little butt hanging out the bottom of the... What the hell is that? Get off my finger, you bloody menace. He's in the hospital bed. You know what, I should have drawn him with a thermometer in his mouth. I don't think about it. Next time I will. But it says, get well spoon. And he's this little spoon in a bed in the hospital. Getting better every second of every minute of every moment. And I wish the same for you. I want you to get better right away. That way you never have to use that awful word ever again. It's a 4-letter word, darling. It's a 4-letter word. We have got one. But you know I can't spell, so I do apologize. There. There we go, perfect. Exactly what I was going for when I started this whole thing. I was just waiting to do that one little thing. Now I'm done. I think I finally finished. Benzo. Hi. Well, you know me. Just try to cheer you up. I shall sing you a song. Long ago, in a distant galaxy far away, a little frog was singing a song, and he sounded like Kermit. He sounds like Kermit the Frog. Kind of does. His sound. Does he? I don't even know. Well, you kind of do sometimes. You have the silliest little voice. How are you, Benzo? It's been quite a day. Benzo, you have the power. You should just block me. Block me from my own channel, do it. Oh. Might be justified here in a few minutes if I am allowed to say out loud another bad joke. And I've got one. I've got just the one. Maybe two. I've only got 3 left in me. I've got to make them count. Up to 3 at least. Somewhere in there. You know, I can't spell, but I can sure as hell count to 3. That's how many fingers we've got. It's easy to remember. You have 3 holes in your head. Twice on Sundays. It's another story. Hey, get down from there. Don't even think about it, cat. You're obviously thinking about it. And I respect that. Fear doesn't rule your life like it does mine. That's why I love you. You little rugrat. That's right. I called you that. Okay, sorry, Benzo. What were you saying? I did mention that it's... Okay. Cool. No, okay. Now I know, thank you. Because I was wondering, like, when did I make this person Benzo? That makes me feel better. I spoke with a really, really old friend of mine tonight on the phone for the first time. This is a guy I met when I was in the 2nd fucking grade in Davis, California. Back in, like, what was that, 80, 88, 87. I knew him up until I left there, and then I even went back to Davis when I moved up to Northern California to, I went back to visit him when I was, like, it was the summer in between 6th and 7th grade, and that was around, like, 1990 or something like that. And we, like, ran around Davis for a whole week. Like, my mom took us down there. Look at my kitty cat. She hangs out with me now. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's really cool. I just don't want her to be scared. But when we were, like, young in 90, where I was around 10 years old or something, and I was in the 6th grade, and my mom dropped us off at his place in Davis, but we just had and I stayed at his place for a week, and my brother stayed at his buddy's place, named Peter. It was funny because my brother's name's Gabe, so back in the 80s, Peter Gabriel was, like, a big deal, and still is, but Peter Gabriel, they were, like, best friends, Peter and Gabriel. But my friend, his name is Maciej, and that's Matthew in Polish. And his dad was Polish, and he spoke Polish. He was born there, and I lost touch with him after the early 90s, I guess. But then we've sort of reconnected on Facebook years ago, and then just recently sort of started talking again here and there. And then a few weeks ago, unfortunately, his father passed, and so he's been setting up arrangements, trying to do stuff. But so tonight I had his phone number, so tonight I got to talk to him, and it turns out we lived in, like, Ashland at the same time back in the day. Like, I probably would have seen him and not even known it was him. And we lived in, like, the same areas and stuff. Like, it seems like we were sort of following each other around, like, Oregon and California or something like that. It's crazy. But then I left for, like, Idaho for 10 years and all that stuff. But I heard his voice for the first time since I was a fucking kid, and it was just a trip because we were just like we were best friends, just me and him. And my sister Brandy would hang out with us obviously too. Her and him were really close as well. He asked about her, but yeah. So I got to hear my buddy's voice, and he's up in Portland, I think, right now. He was in Portland when I left too, and I didn't even know it. Crazy. But I'm feeling for him right now because of his dad. It's just really good to talk to him too. We used to get bullied a lot, but he was like an artist, and he could draw like way better than I could when we were young. And I think I've talked about him a lot on this thing because I have friends that they'd be like my best friends. Like Mache was my best friend and my only friend, you know, for a long time. And he was like a tough kid, but he smart, and he could draw. That's how we connected, I think, because we'd always go to his place, and I would just sit there, and we'd both draw. But he'd do these like cool fantasy kind of pieces, and with these awesome monsters and buff, you know, Conan the Barbarian style, you know, characters and stuff. And but he was very, I think, pretty self-conscious of his work, or just not really confident in his talent, and he would always praise my stuff, and I'm like telling him that his stuff's great, and he'd be naysaying his stuff, you know. A lot of people are like that, I know, but still, I would try to tell him like, no man, your stuff is really freaking good, you gotta, you know, keep drawing. And so tonight when we talked, he said, because he's seen my stuff and what I've been doing lately and on social media, and he commented that he's like, well, you definitely kept it up. Because I never stopped, and he and other people always did stop, even if they had amazing talents. They just never did anything with it, and I never stopped. Just to sum it up, I don't know, but it was really cool to hear his voice and stuff, and just took me back. And then we were like realizing that we had lived in the same towns at the same time for years and stuff. That's weird. It's just so fitting. But that was like my best friend when I was a kid, like my childhood best friend, Maciej Krupa. Man, anyways. So many people I wish I could just up and go and just go and visit. Just go on a huge road trip and just see all these people I want to see. From sea to shining sea. It's not like I can't do that, but I feel like whenever I leave or do anything, all I want to be is back home working on this stuff, working on art. Whatever it is. Sorry if I'm neglecting the chat. I don't mean to. Oh, I'll always try to make you feel better. Cool. I like your new name, Gecko. I did a name change too. My new name is Jacob. I can't spell it yet because I can't spell. I'm learning the American alphabet. I think there's 39 characters in it, including the alpha male and the anti-male and all that stuff. So it's a lot to learn, but it's fun. It's definitely better than drawing all the time. I haven't done any sort of drawing or anything in years. It's been years since I've doodled or done anything like artistic. I just don't find the time to do. What are you talking about? You're drawing right now. Oh yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Me neither, because you're drawing live right now. I'm live? Yeah. Who do you think you're talking to? What do you mean? Why are you saying that? Why are you mad at me? No. I'm being literal. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Because you're live on YouTube. You're talking to two people. Oh, I thought you were like calling me out. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Like, no. I wasn't. I was just being literal, actually, very literal. And you're still doing it. Oh, well, no, it doesn't. Well, now you throw me off. I feel like I'm on the spot. Well, you're kind of on the spot right now. So, yeah, stay on the spot, I guess. Stay on target. This looks like a little Simpsons character right here. A monkey brain or something. I don't know. Has anybody ever seen Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom? In the Temple of Doomage? It's so neat. It came out last week and nobody even knows about it yet. It's so rad. There's a special blanket in hell for those kinds of people that lie, What are you? Again, you're saying weird stuff out of context. I know. I was just trying to impress you. It's actually kind of impressive. But stop! Don't do it when you're live, because you're going off the cuff. You're going off script. You got to stay on script, man. You can't. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck up. Okay, I'm good. We're good. We're good, right? Everybody, we're good. All right. Hey, what's that? A little horn or something? It's a family show, dude. Don't be talking all this sexual stuff or anything like that. I was talking about a horn, like a goat horn. Not like horny or something like that. Like, what are you thinking of? What? Nothing, I'm just telling you. Keep it real, but don't cross the line. What? Which line? There's so many lines to cross here. What are you talking about? It's okay, doesn't matter. Just listen. All right, I think I'm coming. I think I found it. I found it. There it is right there. See? Bam, right there. And you follow it back all the way. About 3 inches. There we go. And then a perfect little, and then a shadow right on the back there. Yep. It's like shining a light on the backyard of the demons from hell. Twice in one night. It's like winning the lottery. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. One more time. There we go. Yep. And that right there. I'm just going to make that dark. Oh. Right there, too. All right. Perfect. And then maybe just a little wrinkle. Hey, Joel. Not from you, but it... Malin, if you're not already doing it, you should shut your eyes and just listen to something else other than me, because it's probably me giving you the headache. I'm telling you that right now. So you should shut your eyes and change the channel. Or take an aspirin or headache relief, pain reliever, and change the station. I don't want you to get sick. I am highly contagious. I'm full of crap, and it's contagious. Run for your life. The caller's coming from inside the house. Coming from inside the house. Hey Joel, did you know that Gecko changed his name? Nobody told me that until like about 32 years ago. I don't know if you knew that or not, but he did. In the Temple of Doms, a lot of... what does he say? Akviba Shakti De. Kalima, yeah. Kalima Shakti De. Kalima. I didn't realize that movie was so controversial when I was growing up. It just was another Indiana Jones movie to me. But apparently the production was crazy, and there's also like George, what's his name? Oh my gosh, what the dude's name from Star Wars? Oh gosh, I can't even think of his. I want to say George Lopez. What the fuck? Skywalker guy, Skywalker Ranch boy. he was having a divorce, like a really bad divorce at the time or something, and he was shouting out all sorts of ideas to do, and but they came to that one. And, super dark version of Indiana Jones, but yeah, as a kid, I liked it. We used to the scenes where they're in like the cars and stuff, like the on the train tracks or whatever they are, on the rails. That's like iconic. Plus, the good guy wins in the end. So no matter how dark it is, there's it has a really good happy ending. It is very dark. Like the intro, like they're just murdering all these people in the club. In the Temple of Domes. What's your safe word? Kiss my American ass. That's right. How did you know? What? That is it? That's absolutely the safe word. Okay, let's get down. That was my Harrison Ford impression, apparently. Oh, well, then you should stay. This name is more fitting. Ow. I have like worms coming out of my skin. I'm worm skin. I got a lot of work done. Well, not. Yeah, I guess I did. I did a lot of work on the mural today before I went out and visited my friends, and their illustrator friends, and Rosie and Barbara Rosenthal. You guys should look them up. And then I'm going to go out to their house next month and do an etching with them. They're going to teach me how to do an etching. But Robert Rosie Rosenthal, he's my friend, and his wife Barbara live out there. And she's a painter and an artist herself, and we had a nice talk today, and it's just so nice to see them. They're so encouraging of my work and always excited to hear what I have to say, and they're just, to have people of their caliber to even talk to me is just really rewarding in itself, because without them I was kind of spiraling for a while, and then I met them and they kind of grounded me in a way down here anyways, like they had me out at their place, and I remember sort of a few times just sort of talking and breaking down a little bit, but they're just really nice people, and I got to see them today. But Rosie is an illustrator, and they make prints. They have a big printing press that they use, like an old school one, and they teach classes on how to do it, and they're both like retired artists, and Rosie is like really talented, like engraver too. They both engrave, I think, but a lot, yeah. But I wanted to film him doing the process, make like a little 5-minute clip of him from start to finish. But they said we should do it. I should come out and do that, but then they could film me doing it, like learning how to do it. And I thought, oh, okay, that'd be cool. So I'm gonna go out there in a few weeks and work with them on some art. So I'm really happy and excited about that. I don't have many friends like here in this area, and it's just really nice of them to have me out there. It's beautiful out there too. It's by the ocean and stuff. Want to hug? They're very huggable. Yeah, and Rosie used to work in Manhattan. He's from. He's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. He's I don't know. He's like in his 80s. He's in his early 80s or something. You'd never know it though. Um, he's sharp as a tack. He's right there. Not that you can't. He's I don't know. I'm not trying to be ageist or anything either. Anyways, um, uh, yeah, he used to work in Manhattan like in the 60s and 70s and stuff as like an art director for this like big building, this art department thing in Manhattan. It's like crazy to think. He would see Dolly walking down the streets sometimes, like in these areas of town and stuff, and then they both kind of like, I think he met Barbara, and then they sort of got out of that world and just started doing like festivals and Renaissance fairs and stuff for a long time. He did Renaissance fairs and then everything started. They kind of took a like the fast and busy part of the art world. They just kind of left behind and moved out to the West Coast. And I think he met Barbara out here, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, they're just wonderful people. And I'm like honored to even like talk to them, get their insight. And they have a lot of valuable insight. And I don't know. I could use all the insight I could get. I'm grateful to have met them. And the thing is, I saw it when I went down to studios, and I went down to this gallery basically downtown here in Paso, where I live, and I saw all these people's work, but the people who stuck out the most was Rosie and Barbara. And then I wrote them, I sent them an email, but it was Rosie's old email, and he rarely checked that thing. And then 2 months passed, and I was just like, well, I guess they're never gonna contact me. And then he just sent me this email out of nowhere saying, hey, I'm so sorry I missed this email. We'd like to talk to you if you're still willing, or something like that. And I contacted them and talked to them on the phone, and I was like crying on the phone because I was just like lost in my art mind. It was a while ago, like 5 months ago now or something, and I was like a different person. But they just were so refreshing to even hear or talk to on the phone, and for them, because they saw some of my work that I sent them, and so they were talking about it, and it was just nice to hear some artists that I admired having a conversation about art, and it was really touching, and I had a hard time containing myself. So, yeah, and now they're my friends, and they actually got me the show at this big ass gallery downtown by just talking to the person for me, which I didn't even ask them to do. They just went down there and they're like, you gotta talk to this person. Because I never thought they would show my work. And I've said that before, but a lot of people haven't heard the story. But my stuff is really different than this art that's around here. And I never thought that they would want to even look at it, let alone show it there. But I was wrong. And Rosie and Barbara knew it. So, anyways, I had a wonderful day. Some beautiful, beautiful sights and beautiful people. And thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. This might be a little out of tune, but... I'm all over with all yourself a boy, you plant him in the ground, have him roll over, that's right, roll over. I'm all over, but don't make a scene. I tend to lose, and I'm placed in your shoes. What's next for bare feet? I'll be sandals left to wear. Finally reached the speed of sound. I thought I found my love, and that's right, I found my lover. And I'm all over, but don't leave me again. We travel through life in frequencies of light. And if I could bend myself, I'd be there too. I gotta go over to the space in Atascadero and work on the mural tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on that mural. Oh, that golly gosh darn mural is gonna get a hankering. Actually got a lot of it work done today. But right now I'm gonna go inside and relax for a little bit. And I wish you all a very pleasant evening. You know I love you to tears. And I want us to tear a hole in the ozone so we can all fly out into outer space and get all terrible and stuff. You know how I want that for all of us. I think you do. At least I hope you do. And I hope dig it a dong die. I hope it comes quicker than later. Sooner than the buster or the barrel wagon. I don't think it, Therma. You just saved by the Therma. Drinking some water right now. Tastes really good. Oh, I'm writing the artistic Bible too. No, Story Grub Bible. A little cult classic. That's what you call it. And I think it's coming along quite well. I'm going to be sharing it with y'all. As long as there's a cult, there is a way. And I hope y'all know that, because I believe it to the core. I couldn't have done it without you. And I do appreciate your company. Per usual. All right, you go out there and you make some great memories for yourself. And you be kind to people. But you don't take no crap either. Not from nobody. Yeah, from some people you kind of have to, but you know, but you gotta learn how to deal with that crap. Yeah, but don't take any crap. Yeah, it's just not worth it. But just be careful if you do. If you have to take crap, just be careful. Don't take it to heart. And don't crap where you you know what I'm saying. Whatever. Get it? Good night, Benzo. Malin, good night. You better feel better. You must feel better. The whole universe is well, we're counting on it. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. Okay? You take care of yourself, and you take care of somebody that's less fortunate than you. For at least once. That way you know what it's like to feel like. And then you can tell everybody about it after you film it and put it online. Because you never want to do anything good without filming it and telling everybody about it. Definitely not. Oh, that's awful. Anyways, love you all. You best be safe and sound. And spread some love. and all that shit. Seriously though, make some art too. Take care, everybody, and Malin, feel better, okay? Good night. Good night. Sweet. I can't seem to turn this thing off. Okay, see ya.